Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Nello here as always. You guys, I'm so happy to film this video today. I don't know, I've been in such a good mood this past few days, if not weeks or even months, to be honest. I've just been in a good place in life and you guys have been showing me so much love and support and it's just amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. We are 46k, 50k loading. You guys, if you're watching at this point, please just subscribe. Help your girl, okay? Help my market. Please subscribe to my channel. But anyways, today's video is going to be a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me a bunch of questions about friendship. My friend Adeze Space here on YouTube, she did this a few weeks ago, so I got this idea from her. I just thought it would be nice to, you know, answer some questions on friendship. So I asked you guys on my Instagram and I got a whole lot of questions as always. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please do follow me on Instagram. It's always somewhere up here. Nello_okk. All my social medias are the same thing: Instagram, Twitter. Please follow your girl. But yes, let's get on with today's video. I've not seen these questions before, so we're going to be answering it together. Okay, we're going to be seeing it together and then I'll answer it for you. So let's get on with the video. So first question, I'm not going to be calling names because most times I don't even pronounce it well. Sometimes, I don't know, the person might not want their name to be called. But anyways, this person said, what can someone you call a friend do to you that can make you tell them you are done? I don't know, to be honest. It has to be something very serious and very deep. A lot of my friends that we're not really close today anymore, it's not that they did something to me or I did something to them. You know, it's just that maybe we drifted apart. It doesn't mean we're not friends anymore, just that, you know, maybe we're not that close again. But I've never had any friend betray me so much that I'll be like, oh, we are done. But if I'm to think of something, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe my friend hurt my child so much that I can't bear it, or just hurt me so much that I can't bear it. Yeah. But yeah. When do you give up on a particular friend or friendship? See, have I really given up on any friendship before? I've never given up on any friendship before. I'm that kind of friend that will confront you. I'll confront you in a way that I don't like. I'm going to confront you, tell you everything I'm thinking. I'm not really, like, I don't hide my mouth. You know, I don't hide my mouth, especially when it comes to my friend. In fact, I even hide my mouth here on YouTube, even though some people think I don't, but I actually hide my mouth here on YouTube. Anyways, when it comes to my friendship, I do not hide my mouth in any way. I tell it as it is. If you annoy me, I tell you as it is. And you see, if you want to quarrel, we'll quarrel. But all I know is that for all my good friends, after the whole quarrel, after the confrontation, after everything, we shall come back and start being friends again. Fun story. Let me tell you guys this story, okay? I have a friend, Ginika. Ginika I've known all my life. Ginika, in fact, at this point is my sister. So I remember during my wedding period, I'm sure she's going to watch this video and call me on the phone or send me a message. I'm sorry. But point is, I remember during my wedding period, I found Ginika so annoying, like the events that happened before my wedding. She was annoying me, like she was really, really trying. Like the thing is, it was a misunderstanding. From her end, she was doing her best for me, which I appreciate so much. Like my brother shower, she was the one that did every single thing. I'm going to try and insert pictures. I always like to shift so that you guys will see the picture clearly. Ginika was the one that did my bridal shower, like that handled everything. She really had my best interest at heart, but I really, like, she was so busy doing other things that she wasn't really there for me as much as I needed her to be at the point. I think that was my biggest issue then, because when I call her, she's like, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing this, you know, I'm preparing for the bridal shower. Quite all right, I enjoyed the shower, it was really nice, but I needed her to be there for me more, you know, not just like being busy getting ready for the shower. Point of the story is, on that day, we shall giving each other a small attitude. Mind you, I've known this girl from the day I was born, literally from the day I was born. I give each other a small attitude, you know, the day went well, we done well, everybody was happy. First thing the next morning, when I mean first thing, my wedding was on Saturday, the Sunday after, that's the next morning, I told Francis Oyana, you know, we're going to Ginika's house. We have to go to Ginika's house and settle this. I cannot let this stay. And I drove to Ginika's house, we went there, and we just sorted it out. We talked, I confronted her, she told me her own end, I told her what I expected of her. You know, right now, I can't even remember the word, like what we said exactly, but I just know that I had to go and confront her because she's dead to me and I cannot let that kind of thing be a problem. So we just talked it out. Before you know it, we started smiling, started gisting, and yes, I just talked to her some days ago. Point is, What's the question again? Why did I start telling all this story? I don't give up on friends easily like that, yeah, but I'll confront you. So if you have friends that are important to you, there's no point giving up on them. See, good friendships are hard to find these days. So you have to like cherish the ones that you have. So Ginika, hi. Do you have many real friends on YouTube? Yes, I have real friends on YouTube. I wouldn't say I have many real friends on YouTube, but I've made really good friends on YouTube. I've made like best friends on YouTube. You guys know Adeze. I don't have to introduce her at this point. I feel like I don't have to introduce her at this point. You guys know Adeze, and you guys also know Chantel, Kelechi, Kelly Girl, anyone you know her with. Yes, I met two of them on YouTube and I absolutely adore two of them. So yes. What do you think about friends that don't support or watch your videos? Fun fact, it's not just friends. I have family members. My sister Neka, she probably don't see this video because she doesn't watch my videos. She doesn't watch my video. It does not mean that I don't love her. It does not mean that she's not my sister. She just doesn't watch YouTube. I have friends that don't watch me, and that's fine. See, it's not like I watch everything they do or I, support everything they do. Like I support them from here, but you get what I mean. It's not like if I have a friend that's selling a house, I'm going to buy a house. Of course, I'm not going to buy a house. I don't need a house. So point is, your friends don't have to really watch you as long as they support you from afar. That's really fine by me. What can't you take in a friendship? When do you cut them? I don't know why all of you are asking about cutting friends off. Yeah, it's like I said, I've already answered this question. I believe it's hard for me to cut friends off. I will confront you and we'll sort it out. But if I confront you and we're not able to sort it out, then we'll just drift apart and that's it. My best friend of 12 years kept her boyfriend from me for a while. I felt so sad. Was I wrong? No, you were not wrong. Why should I get a boyfriend from me? She's not your best friend. Please don't. I tried this best friend I put there. She's not your best friend. Why is she your best friend and hiding her boyfriend from you? I don't understand. Does she think that you're going to snatch the boy, or is it that she does not trust the boy around you? Whichever one is, either she has trust issues with you or the boy. So there's a problem. There's just a problem with that. There is a big problem with that. Like I have a friend that I talked to this morning, which actually made me really, really, will I say sad, disappointed. She's one of the people I consider my close friends. You guys have seen her on this channel before. She doesn't stay in Port Harcourt, so yeah, it's only when I go to her state. And she just told me that she's pregnant today, even though she knows that she has known for a long time. She just kept saying, oh, she was going through stuff. She might watch this video, she might not. I'm just saying, she said she was going through stuff. She didn't want to tell me them, stories up and down. See, I'm very happy for her. I've kind of forgiven her because I kind of get where she was coming from. But I'm just like, if you considered me such a good friend, you will not keep me in the dark for this long. So if your best friend is of 12 whole years is keeping her boyfriend from you, then there's something wrong with it. Just like, nah, it's just like me getting pregnant and I won't tell Adeze or Kelechi or somebody, and then when I'm like 20 weeks, I now finally tell them, oh, I'm pregnant. Was I thinking they're going to do something to my child? I don't know. Nigerians are very superstitious, but yeah, it's a no-no for me. Emphasis on friends with low self-esteem or get intimidated. I'm not that friend that gets intimidated really quick or even at all whatsoever, because I know that we're all different. See, I have friends, all types of friends in this life. I'm a very friendly person. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm friendly. I have friends from all angles, different types, different shapes and sizes, different bank accounts. Like I have it all, but it doesn't affect me in any way. Like I'm living my life the way I want to live my life, and just having fun, living my best life the same way they are all living their best lives. So if you find that you're having low esteem or feeling intimidated by your friends, then you really need to work on yourself, or you need to tell yourself that, see, we are all not supposed to walk the same path in this life, or like we're all different, and you should just embrace your difference. Okay, it can be self-esteem due to maybe your income or your appearance or something, family, or just whichever one it is. You just have to own whatever it is. And yeah, it's really not, I don't even like having friends that feel intimidated. Once I feel that somebody feels like, oh, will I say better than them in some sort, I don't even like to be their friends. That's the truth, because all my friends, I need us to be on the same level, to be on the same wavelength. Okay, nobody's better than each other. We're just all different in our own way. How do you deal with a selfish friend? I mean, when you are on the giving end and no support in return. To be honest, yeah, I just had this conversation with Adeze. I feel like I'm that friend that gives a lot to friendship. Like I call, I check in, I go and visit, I support businesses, whatever it is. I feel like I'm that friend, but to be honest, for the most part, I don't expect anything in return. So I feel like the answer to this question is do what you do with your mind and don't expect anything in return. Just do it like what you're doing for your friend, because we're all different. Your friend might not be giving you, they might not even have to give you like that. So but they will support you in other ways. So I don't feel like this is such a big problem because we're all different. I have friends that support me in so many different ways, but they've never bought one thing that I've ever sold in this life. But they support me from the bottom of their hearts. So yeah, everybody's different. Friend said, can we be friends? I'm from Nnewi. Anybody from Nnewi is automatically my friend. My sister from Nnewi. Okay, so we are friends already. Not a question, but I love you. Your energy and loyalty you give your friends is 100%. Oh, thank you. I don't know how you guys see it on YouTube, but thank you so much. Should you keep a friend who doesn't support your dreams and goals? This one is quite different. So like, it's not all my friends' dreams and goals that I understand. Okay, I can have a friend that her goal now is, I don't know, to pack sand and build road. I'm just giving an example, just something that I don't understand why that should be the person's goal, but it doesn't mean that I won't support that goal even though I don't understand it. I might explain to the person, I don't understand this, but if you say it's what you want, then it's what we want, let's do it. So I feel like a lot of people, because they don't understand why their friends want a certain goal or dreams, then it's hard for them to support the person. But you should also know that it's not all your goals and dreams that your friends understand, but they still support you. So if that person is a good friend that has been supporting you, then I mean, you have to support the person back, unless then you're the bad friend they're talking about. You are the bad friend, not the person. So yeah, just, you don't have to understand everything to support. There are so many things that even my husband does that, why am I pointing like this? It's not even there are so many things that my husband does that I don't understand, but I still support. So many things I do that he doesn't understand, but he still supports. You just have to be a supporter. That is one of the criteria of being a good friend. You have to support your friend in what they do. So yeah, is it weird that I don't have a best friend? Like someone's asking. No, it's not weird that you don't have a best friend. There's some people that have so many good friends. It's hard for them to pick one particular one that is their best friend. But if you don't have friends at all, then it's very weird. If you don't have friends to choose from, then it's very weird. Okay, if you have friends that didn't support you when you first started YouTube, looking at you now, what do they say now? No, I don't have any friend that didn't support me. Like, and to be honest, it's not like I went to each of my friends, oh, I'm starting YouTube, come and support me. No, I just started putting out videos and I was sharing the links up and down everywhere. So they saw it, they supported it, and even if they didn't, I didn't notice, but it wasn't a big deal for me. Do you have friends that are not YouTubers? Do they understand your work? I have more friends that are not YouTubers than friends that are YouTubers. Like on YouTube, I know a lot of YouTubers that I consider friends from a distance. You guys know what I mean? Like a lot of them I've never even met before, but I kind of feel like we're friends. Like Bemi A, Chinyere of Yummy Mom Life, who else do I even chat with on a regular? I can't see, their names are not coming to my head now. But point is, I have a lot of friends that I've never met before, but I kind of feel like they're my friends from YouTube. You get what I mean? But wait, what was the question? I talk too much. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, do you have friends that are not YouTubers? Yeah, but majority of my friends are not YouTubers, but they actually understand. Like they get this job so much. They know that the job is important, and the only way they know it is because I tell them. So sometimes your friends might not understand it, but you just have to explain it to them. I have amazing friends that support me, and they are not YouTubers. They've never been on YouTube. They don't even want to be on YouTube. Even if I have a camera around, I'm like, no, I don't want to be in your video. But they're like my highest supporters. So yeah. Do you believe in giving friends a second chance if they betrayed you? No. Like, it depends on the kind of betrayal. Like my friend annoying me and we like settling something, that's not betrayal. Betrayal is, I don't know, you pushing my child off the cliff or something. There's no second chance for that. So no, when you betray me, there's no second chance. But to be honest, every other quarrel, I quarrel with my sister, my husband, my father, my mother. Isn't our friends you not quarrel with? That one is normal. Have you ever been betrayed by a friend and how did you handle it? I don't know if people's friends are betraying people too much, but I've never been betrayed by a friend. Like I said, betrayal is very serious. It's not just annoying me up and down, okay? Is there ever ups and downs in your marriage relationship? This is more of a marriage question. I feel like I'm going to do a marriage Q&A next. So keep an eye out. I'll ask you questions on my Instagram to ask me questions on that. But is there ever ups and downs in your marriage relationship? Are you kidding me? Of course. I mean, story for another day, but yeah, I think I'm going to do a marriage Q&A, and hopefully maybe I'll do it when passes around, but if not, I might just get it out very soon. So this person said, is Adese one of your best friends, and do you involve your friends in your marital problem? Adese is like my sister now. Adese is my twin, my sister, my best friend, my everything at this point, to be honest. Like, I feel like God just planned our paths. You know how you know that God was working for you? Like, God planned for us to meet the way we met. To think that I met her like a year before we finally became friends in a hospital, and she said hi to me. Oh, something about watching you from YouTube. Before I could even talk to be like, oh, Adesa disappeared. She left. She left. See, she did not even care that I had something to say. Anyways, fast forward to 1 year later, we met on YouTube, and I keep telling myself to date. I know it was God working in our lives because we complement each other so freaking much. It's just amazing. Okay, so yeah, Adese is my best friend. Then the person said, do you involve your friends in your marital problems? See, we'll just save this for the marriage Q&A because yes, but generally speaking, when in a marriage, it's like supposed to be you and your spouse, but then again, no man is an island, no marriage is an island. But we'll talk about all that in a later video. Hi Nello, what do you do if you're in a trial kind of friendship and clearly you're the tag along friend? I've been a tag along. I feel like I've been a tag along friend a lot of times, but the thing is, in that kind of friendship, I always have one friend that I'm closer with, who is also close to other people. She's not my best friend in any way or anything, but we're good friends, and she's also close to other people. So sometimes it feels like you're tagging along, but I don't feel like there's any problem with it. There's no problem with it unless they're making it obvious and leaving you out and making it clear that, oh, you're not one of us, you know, things like that. But in situations like this, it's always that two people are close to one person. And you know the fun fact, I think in my life now, I'm that friend that I'm always friends with so kind of people and so kind of people. And sometimes when I'm doing stuff or we're hanging out, we kind of all come together. But I always make sure to engage everybody equally because, I mean, we're all friends. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. People have different types of friends. That I can have this friend and this friend, but they're not friends. So you'll be feeling like you're tagging along and this person will feel like they're tagging along. But in real sense, we're just all hanging out as friends. How do you keep up with your friendship with your single friends once you're married? You know the funny thing, this was a problem I felt like I had initially. There are friends now that I won't even lie. It's not like they're not my friends anymore. They're still my friends. We don't just talk as much. We kind of just started drifting apart because once I got married, the truth is, as a married woman, your conversation changes, okay? It will change. Like, excuse me, the most important thing in your life becomes your husband. Then when you start having kids, your kids. You know, when they say when a man, you know, when you get married, you two become one. You become one. A lot of my stories, like now, a lot of my gist are surrounding my kids, my family, my YouTube, and just things that are important to me. So sometimes when I was talking to my single friends and we were still talking about they're going clubbing this Friday, when we're carrying Kobe, rocking Kobe, trying to breastfeed, trying to latch, that's not my problem. So before you know it, I started calling the friends that I felt like that understood where I was coming from. It doesn't mean that they're not my friends anymore, but I'm just trying to say that drifting is very, very normal, but that's just for few selected friends. Okay, there are friends that, like those friends that I drifted apart from, it was more like they wanted me to listen to all their clubbing gist, their boyfriend gist, this, but then when I talk about my own, like, Nelly, you're boring, I beg, you know. But not, so it made me feel a certain way, and before you know it, we just started drifting apart. But I have friends that they only just got married this year, last year, and we've been friends since I got married, since before I got married. I never really watch YouTube, but I cannot eat without watching you. Or Ade is a great job, thank you. Do you think ghosting is a healthy thing to do in a friendship? No, don't ghost. Just be straightforward. Just tell it to the person as it is. I'm that friend that like to hear things like as it is. Just hit me with the hard truth, okay? I'll go home and I'll think about it and I'll make changes, you know. So just don't go, just be upfront. After a long time, years of not meeting or talking to each other, why is it difficult to reconnect back? Because you guys have drifted apart. They've made new friends. Different things are happening in their lives. You've made new friends. Different things are happening in your life. It's going to be hard to connect back. But for the most part, you guys should find it easy to get along because there's so many things to talk about. But it's natural, to be honest. It is. If a friend doesn't check up on you as you do to her, what will you do? I'll check up on the person. I'm that friend that checks up on all my friends, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I always call my friends. It's not a big deal for me. How do you move on from a broken friendship? Do you sometimes miss the person? I have very few broken friendships, if I can even remember any in my head. But yes, like losing your friend is like losing a boyfriend, okay? It's serious. Some people like mourn their friends. It's serious for some people, but just handle it however you want. But you have to dust yourself back up and move on with your life. I'm married now though, but can I still be best friends with someone that slept with my ex? She apologized though. Ha. Sister, wait, were people still dating when this whole sleeping thing happening? Because that's a whole different case. Then even if we were broken up, how close are you with this person? See, this no, I can't be. I'm sorry, I cannot be your friend. If I was dating the guy and you slept, no, never, not gonna happen. Yeah. In your 20s, did you have a problem being misunderstood by people? How did you cope? You know the funny thing here, I was misunderstood by a lot of family more than friends growing up. Fun fact, like a lot of my friends knew the kind of person I was, maybe because I was just more open to my friends, or maybe because they paid closer attention to actually find out the kind of person I was. But yes, I was misunderstood by family a whole lot. I had a lot of issues growing up with family, I'm not gonna lie, but I was never really misunderstood by my friends. They always like people I take dear to me, people that are dear to me, they've always understood me. And whenever I'm going through things, they already know what's happening without even me saying a word. They know how to handle it, and I appreciate them, and I'm still friends with all those people till today. So yeah. What would you do if Adeze does something that hurts you so bad? I'll confront her, I'll finish her. If it means to beat her, I'll beat her. That's what I'll do. I'm so bad at making friends. How do I make and keep friends? Just be yourself. To be honest, when you click with somebody, you click with somebody. Just be yourself. Don't overreach. Don't try to bring yourself down for someone. Don't try to just overdo it. Just try and be yourself, and when it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Like with all my friends I have now, and I can't ever remember overreaching, trying to overplease, or just going the extra mile just to make that person my friend. No, I never do that. So always try to be yourself, and what will happen will happen. Has having a family and experiencing difficult stages of life affected your friendships? No, if at all. It has made me closer with some friends that have helped me through the difficult stages in my life. That's why we all need friends, you guys. You need friends. Friends are always going to be there for you. So yes, friends in my life, the friends I've had in my life, they've all been blessings to me. Is Adeze your best friend? This question I've gotten like 10 times. I've already answered it. Is it okay to cut off a friend that is selfish? I hate selfish friends, you guys. I can't stand anybody that is selfish, okay? I'll confront you about it. I'm very confrontational. So when I confront you about it and you don't change or don't do anything about it, it's not like I'll call you off. I'll just start drifting away, and before you know it, we'll probably not even be talking again. But yeah, I don't like selfish people. Who do you consider a friend? You guys, this question is tricky because there are so many ways. Like there's so many types of friends, or so many types of friendships that we have in our lives. You know, most of us have a best friend, but then again we have really good friends, and then again we have distant friends, we have online friends. I feel like they are all your friends. Like I feel like a lot of my subscribers are actually my friends, but they are my online friends because we never met, because they genuinely want the best for me. They genuinely have my best interest at heart, and those are qualities of a friend basically. So you can have different types of friends, and that's fine. If you feel you give more in your friendship, like visit more, make more sacrifices, what would you do? Best thing is to talk to the person. See, I've been that friend that I will not say anything, I'll be carrying it in my mind, and then one day, you know, it will just bust out. But the best thing to do is to talk to the person. I had this conversation recently with a friend, like recently, like yesterday, 2 days ago. So just reach out to the person, tell the person how you feel. You guys should sort it out before it becomes like a big deal. Okay, so yeah, last but not the least, I think I'm going to answer one last question. And this person said, what qualities do you like in a friend? Basically, I just want you to be loyal, be a good person, have a good heart, be loyal, and that's it though. You don't even have to do much. You don't really have to do much, okay? Just have my best interest at heart. Don't be pretentious. A lot of people are pretentious these days. Basically, just be a good person. That is all I ask for. So anyways, I think I've answered enough. This video I've already filmed for over 30 minutes. I still have to cut it down. I don't like to put out videos that are too long because, you know, my Nigerian audience, you guys know how expensive data is to buy in this country. Anyways, hope you guys are all doing fine and staying safe, and I enjoyed this Q&A. I'm going to do like a marriage Q&A very soon, so stay tuned on my Instagram for that. I'm going to ask you guys to send me questions on Instagram. It's over here. Just type that on Instagram. The link is always in my description box. Anyways, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay.